Shalom, fam, and welcome to the Friday midweek service. And this is actually the first ever service since the opening of the church. And as you all know me, once we do the first Friday midweek service of that season, I'll be wearing a unique outfit so that we can shoot pictures for the official photo. So it means that on all profiles and on all social media platforms, we'll be changing the theme profile from what is being shown on your screen to this current picture. So, without any further more introductions or welcoming, I would like to get into the Friday midweek service announcements. So, without any further ado, let's get into it. So, some announcements will be from what I said yesterday, and some will be new so as to just remind you. So the first announcement is that from this Friday up to the 14th of August, our now theme song will be Makorokoto by Agatha. What you're trying to say is that every time a service ends, we always put a gospel song at the end of that service. But for from today up to the 14th, every service that we record at the end, we put a song called Makorokoto that was sung by Agatha in celebration of this season that we like to call Makorokoto season. The Makorokoto will actually be reviewed on the 14th of August, the actual date, but for now we'll be just calling it the Makorokoto season as we'll be celebrating what is going to be reviewed. So from now on, don't be shocked once you hear the same song at the end of each and every service. It's because there's something that we're celebrating, and that's why we decided to put in the song. The next announcement is that the crossover poster is now in circulation. So if you want the details on how you can register or already see or any links that you want for the crossover day, you can. The poster has the information as well as is on our website. And then we'll be moving to the next announcement, which is actually funny because as we were talking about the crossover poster on our website, they've come with an announcement saying that our website has now been updated. By updating, we've changed the posters, we've put new programs or even events on the events part of the website. So anything that you'd like, any convenience, any help, any manual guide, you can just go back to the website, which is http://faithadmin.simdiff.com. Now, with this says, that's all the announcements for today in this segment, and so we'll be getting into the main service for today, which is actually going to be short, and it will come from Mark chapter 10, verse 9. So, without any further ado, let's get into the main service. So before I actually start, I want to clarify what I said yesterday, that today is going to be an outdoor session, meaning we're going to do it outdoors. And next week, when we're going to do the investment initiative seeding your future finance programs, we're going to do it indoors. So please keep in mind, it'll be an outdoor. Next week will be indoor. We'll keep on changing on the services. So it depends because we want to promote concentration on these types of services. Reason why we then do outdoor services is so as to give you a background in which you can enjoy and make the service entertaining and captivating. But when we do indoors, is when we are dealing with serious topics, when we want you to concentrate on nothing else but the speaker. So now we'll be getting into the service, which is coming from Mark 10, verse 9, which says, "What therefore God hath joined together, let no man put asunder." What this scripture is telling us is that what God puts together, let no man put asunder. Anything that God joins in our lives, we should not let people tamper with that thing. What God joins, we should not let other people break it. So, what I want you to notice, I'll read again. There's something that I want you to notice from the scripture. It says, "What therefore God hath joined together." So it means that everything that is joined within our lives is a product from God. Remember that. It says, "What therefore God hath joined together, let no man," let no man, remember that part, "let no man put asunder." This means that once God puts and sets everything together in your life, it is your option if you want that thing to be broken or to be preserved. So it means that if God sorts out a thing in your life and that thing is broken by another man, it is not because of the fault of God, but it's because He had given you that responsibility to rather look after that thing and preserve it. So it means that if God puts together something or an idea that I had in my life, it's up to me to make sure that no man breaks it up. No man puts a sander on it. So here it is saying, what therefore God hath joined together, let no man put asunder. So first of all, this scripture, even in being short, it carries a lot of revelation. The first one that we discussed is that it's God who puts together things in your life. The second revelation is that it is up to you, it is what you let. So, God can come in your life, can put together wealth, He can put together many things that you've been praying for. So, when you see things breaking apart, it does not necessarily mean that it's now God against you. No. Sometimes it's not because God is against you, but it's rather because you were rather careless with what He gave you. It's because most people, when God puts together something in their lives, when God gives you a marriage, when God supports you financially, when God lifts you up, and then you start seeing things breaking down and falling down, you tend to ask God that, God, what wrong did I do? But sometimes it's not because of the result of God. It's because of what you have let man do to what God has given you. So sometimes in your life, rather than praying to God, saying, God, what have I done? God, why have you broken this down? Sometimes the prayer point can simply just be, God, I thank you for what you have given me. But now I pray for the perseverance of what you have given me. Give me that ability to preserve what you have put together so that no man can make it asunder. So, in as much as we've talked about, I don't like to make this service too long because the church has started soon enough. It has started yesterday. So we don't want to make it too long for you because, yes, you'll be strained. But this was the service for today. And if you want to go forward, it's Mark chapter 10, verse 9. And if you like the context, we please urge you to take other verses or scriptures before that so that you may get the full context of why this was said. So thank you. This was me, Chavana Shirunatsa, the founder, visionary, and president of Faith Administration Ministry. And by this, I hope that you have kept every announcement that we said in mind, as well as the service for today. This service was less than 7 minutes. As I'm being shown here on the camera, it's about an average of 6 minutes. So thank you and shalom.